Hello everyone, welcome back to That Catholic Gamer Dude Plays. This is the police. Here we go with day 17. Let's go have a look. Former City Hall employee admits official unemployment data far from reality. Yep, well, that's government for you. Unemployment in Freiburg is lowest in history. Gosh, it's amazing how, I didn't even intend to read these in sequence. Wow. Alright. Citizen earnings have fallen 9% since New Year. So basically, Freiburg is in a recession, as if it didn't have enough on its plate with a mafia war. Alright, so I was up all night and couldn't sleep, and now I have ringing in my ears. Can I take the day off? Moser, yeah, I think that's right. What, Beasley? Some pipes in my house busted. I need to wait around for the plumber. Can I take the day off? I guess so. My neighbor died, and his wife asked me to help with the funeral arrangements. Can I take the day? What is the deal with all this? This is some fairly serious stuff. Fortunately, most of them are detectives, but really, I'm gonna have to go ahead and, let's see, you got some catalog, new stuff in the catalog. Okay, here. Let's go ahead. That's what's new. In store. Coming soon, okay. Let's see. Snag It by Len Barnard. If Zeus, Jesus, and Buddha wrote a song together, it would sound like this. I think that might be Elmer selling it just a little bit. This track is so rich and delicious that it could feed all the starving children in the world. Okay. I usually don't beat my kids, but if my daughter broke this record, she'd be in the hospital. Wow. You get the kids beating, jokes and stuff. Whatever. Let's go ahead and see what this is. Alright. Let's go ahead and open her up here. Interesting. Okay. So here we go with a somewhat shortened staff. Let's see. Hire female cops. Tomorrow is the deadline. I'm not sure we're going to be your share. Okay, cool. Your friend sent you the share for the sale of cocaine. I'm going to take everything. And we're going to go ahead and see what the labor market has to offer, which is not much. Sadly. I got one Creed Iron Rose. I can hope maybe that it's a woman. Great. Alright, the personnel. Yeah, we got a couple of guys off. And let's see here. Alright, well, I think just based on that, we're not going to be able to get much. And we got 2 cop slots. Actually, we can hire for 1 of each. So I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can hire for... Which shift really needs it? This one's actually becoming fairly well... Shift B is actually becoming fairly well-rounded. So I think I'm going to hire at least 1 for Shift A. And then... the City Hall is in 3 days, and the Sands. Let's see. Yeah, I don't need to murder people in order for that to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, compared to 1, 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 7. I probably will not make that. Not quite sure how you're supposed to fulfill some of those requests. Suburb. Let's see here. Disorderly conduct. The elderly Emma Weston called in a complaint about her neighbors. Her house is shaking from loud sounds of gnashing metal and the roaring of turbines, accompanied by some strange beeping noises. Through the window, she also saw people moving around. We're going to send Grant and Birch Jr. I seriously doubt anything's going to happen there. But we shall see. And I can't really restructure the police force in time. City Hall is going to have to start making some more reasonable requests. I'm not quite sure because it seems like it's almost impossible to be able to fulfill some city requests without drastic changes. And maybe that's kind of the point. But that's really tough. Patients at the local asylum are billed against nurses during breakfast. 3 nurses have been wounded, while others remain locked within the patient's dining area. They are threatened to kill one nurse every hour until they release. Wow. Okay, that's pretty serious. So we're gonna send Trevor and Strong. And then let's see. We will send the paddy wagon. And let's send Vandal as well. That could be a sticky situation, but we'll see. Grant and Birch Jr. report. Whoa, there's actually someone there. Huh. Okay. Well, that's that, I guess. Good job, Birch Jr. Although one wonders that if Birch's wife died, you would think that Birch Jr. would actually want to, you know, because that'd be like mom, right? You would think.
Looks like we have a situation.
Reporters and onlookers have gathered around the building. The asylum patients are watching the growing crowd from the windows of the third floor. Gain entrance through the back door. Yes.
710.
We'll do that. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Good stuff, boys. Bring it on home. And we were able to do it without using a SWAT slot. So that's pretty cool. And let's see. So we go to affairs, police station. It's kind of disappointing that we won't be able to fulfill that City Hall request, but
415
we'll see.
progress.
City Center. A frightened woman phoned in reporting that two men dressed in armor were running through the streets shouting, "Beware our stings." They were chasing passerby and swinging their blades at them. They have not done anyone harm, but their swords seem dangerous enough. Let's go ahead and send Vandal and Birch Jr. This is probably a false alarm, but we'll just go ahead. You know what, actually, let's see. Got somebody coming in for shift A, right? Yeah, we got coming in for shift A. I keep going back and forth on this, but since we don't have shift A, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, and then 10. Let's go ahead and hire Odin Beard for shift A as well. We'll futz around with that a little bit more. So we shall see. Think of anything else. Problem is that since we're not going to fulfill the city request, I might as well just hire another person anyway.
415.
That's a reckless endangerment report. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Good stuff, guys. Excellent. The Sands need help in the countryside. An old friend visiting Mr. Sand is visiting Mr. Sand. They're planning on going horseback riding, but the owner of the country club just called. It wasn't making much sense, but it sounds like some punks are beating Mr. Sand's horses to death. I would send Birch Jr. I don't know. Yeah, actually, I will be able to have him back by the time I need to send this out. So I think I'll just go ahead and send Birch Jr. Not that he's, you know, this is more prejudice at this point because he's actually become a fairly competent officer. But I've sent him a bunch of sleazy stuff before, so it's just kind of, you know, par for the course now. Kind of my unofficial crime right-hand man. Which kind of shows you how bad I am at crime. Anywho. Ooh, thunderstorm. Let's see, you got a deputy thing going on. There's a police academy. Send employees to an informal outdoor party. Oh, that's interesting. Alright. Noise complaint in the ghetto. Noise complaint. Curious and suspicious people are constantly going in and out of the apartment next door. They're carrying big bags, making lots of noise, screaming, and his three sons can't concentrate on their homework. Mr. Yuri urges, someone's got to show these bandits who's boss. Constantly going in. Suspicious people. Could be more than that, so you know what? My gut says we probably want to take at least a few officers out. So let's go ahead and do that. We are coming close to the end of the day. It's a fairly quick day, too. Not much going on. Wow. Okay, Birch Jr. is back from his stint. And then the port warehouses. Got a noise complaint to the report. Wow. Whoa. Offender caught, officer dead, automatic weapon. Wow. Grant is dead. Grant is gone. We're gonna bring this one to the police station. Wow. Looks like we got those 2 slots just in time. What we got going on here? A whole mob of Argus people attacked a truck belonging to one of our companies. The truck is carrying some important cargo. The kind only Mr. Sanders' deputies know about. The driver called us, but we lost the connection. He may already be dead. You got to stop these jerks before they make off with the goods. I'm a little concerned about what the goods actually are in this case, but this is a hostile situation, so we can go ahead and help out with that. Grant is dead. I had such high... She was, you know... She came in, she knew next to nothing about police work, and then she just became one of my most dependable officers, and now she's gone. It's just very sad. The line of duty, right? Okay, well, we're at the end of the day here. Sands is the leader, so actually, theoretically, we could afford to not do a couple of jobs for him tomorrow. So that's probably good. He's declared dead. Since we're going to have 2 extra officers for Shift A, I'm going to delay the paperwork a little bit. Sorry, Grant. But you'll still continue to serve us, specifically me, even after death. So anyways, moving on to day 18. There's a sober thought there. Alright. Chief physician at St. John's Hospital accused of slander. Oops. Well, 1 second. Okay. There's a little buzz. Oh, there's a good thing here. Okay, well, you're going to just see my mouse cursor too. Chief physician at St. John's Hospital accused of slander. Former mafia member bemoans City Hall corruption. Mayor declined service as spokesman. I can speak for myself. Yeah, that's a great idea. So here we are. I'm too tired and I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? No. So let's see here. We're gonna start Shift B, the day, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and grab. So let's go to the catalog again. Grab something new. You know, let's go ahead and do that. They're fairly cheap. I think I'll just buy one a day. That is a very yellow record. So here we are today, City Hall, Holly Female Cops. Jackie swore an oath to serve city. If you can't keep promises, we won't keep ours. Unfortunately, my share of the take of the cocaine is 6,000. Good stuff. Sort of. A rape at Jimson's Bakery. 2 homeless men made their way into the local bakery under cover of darkness when they ate their fill and bedded down for the night. In the morning, the bakery owner, Gregory Martinez, along with cashier Anna Lucas, went inside and discovered the damage. The homeless men, armed with knives, were unhappy to be disturbed and attacked the victims. Shopkeeper managed to escape, but... I just lost my place. The shopkeeper managed to escape, but the cashier remained inside with the homeless man who was seen tearing off her clothes. Kachi, Yancy, and Purdy. And, let's see. We'll keep the tag team in the back. And Fraser, go in there, mess him up. Can't that let sort of thing stand in our city? So we're going to keep Percy on the job because basically what we'll do is that we'll use him for some of the mafia odd jobs. Sands need help at the True Hotel. After the incident with the horses, we secretly transferred Mr. Sands' guest to a local hotel and set up a guard outside his door. Suddenly, we're hearing screams from his room, watching water flowing from the bathroom. We'll break the door down, but a police presence wouldn't hurt. I got just the guy. That's why we keep Percy around, you know? You just send one guy off, report. How are we doing? Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Good stuff, everybody. Now, so far so good. We're at 53,000 already. We're actually doing pretty well. How's our investigation going? This is, yeah, we're still waiting on some frames from that. It'll probably take a little while. That one seems to be a tough nut to crack. Fight at the Blitz Cafe. 2 truckers fell to blows over a parking space. Let's see here. 2 truckers fell to blows over a parking space in our lot near the diner. The cook tried to separate them, but was struck by wild punches, now lying on the ground motionless. Alright, Subaki. Austin. and J Boogie. Go out there and see what's up. A lot of multiple officer stuff going on today. So we will have to see. So far, so good. It's been fairly quiet these last 2 days. You go to the labor market for a Mafia war. It's been kind of yawning. We got ourselves a few new officers on Shift A. We'll have to see. Iron Rose may be a real mistake here, but the labor market's pretty tight anyway. So we'll just have to see. The City Hall, the next request is in 2 days. Hopefully we'll be able to have like a small favor to do for them at some point that will kind of boost our standing with them. Fight report. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Good stuff. Bring it on back. I just kind of keep on rolling with this. I feel like we're training up, except for this guy. Training up a fine officer roster. But that loss of Grant yesterday, that one hurt. Alright. Amy Mandello Donatello. Okay. This is a donut place. Jack, my entire staff at the donut shop came down with the flu, and I haven't been able to find anyone else to help out. Could you please send a couple of your men? I'm sure they wouldn't mind frying some donuts. It's easy. I'll show them everything they need to know. My shop barely makes ends meet, so I can't afford even 1 day of downtime. I got at least one guy for you. Yeah, I think we'll just go with that. Sorry, Fraser. So you're a decent officer, but I gotta help out a friend. And you have to babysit Percy on top of that. We'll send you a gift basket or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll make it work. Alright. Report. I'm telling you, Chief. Saying over the fire is hellish work. I'd rather dodge bullets than spray from the boiling water, but at least Mr. Marburn promises she'll keep us in donuts for the rest of the year. Okay, so that didn't go over too long. Says need help. Rubinovich Casino. We need backup. Some punks tried to crash one of our poker games and we aren't able to let them walk off. We aren't about to let them walk off with the money. So now we got ourselves a standoff. A couple of officers on the scene would change the situation in our favor. Just some random punks? Dude. I'm not gonna bail you out for that one. You handle your own stuff. You know, you got a mafia war with like Vargas or something like that. That I can understand, but if I gotta help you out with just some random nonsense, you know, have some respect. Anyways, public indecency. The last picture show. And I'm reading things kind of on a delay today because I'm very tired. I apologize for that. So if anyone thinks, the audio is not synced up, no, it's just my brain being very slow. So, let's see. During a special viewing of the thriller Law Abiding Max 3. I like that. A theater employee discovered one of the members of the audience had removed his pants. Man noticed the employee was watching him and responded with a threat that he would cut the throats of everyone in the theater. Kachi. No, I don't want you going up there. Let's see here. Alston, Tsubaki, and J Boogie. Go ahead and resolve this situation, please. Said a couple of punks are at the poker game. Come on, Sans. Seriously? Who do you think I am? I'm the chief of police, not some errand boy. Yeah, you can complain all you want. Yeah, whatever. Okay, movie theater isn't too crowded, and the film is in full swing. So this dude is completely naked. Throw a heavy object at the offender, carefully approach the man. Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. More professionalism all around. Good job, folks. Vandalism in the suburb. A man who wished to remain anonymous reported that a group of teenagers has once again made fun of his name by writing insulting rhymes on his 6-foot wide garage. The man is enraged and threatened that the next time he'll use a weapon to defend his honor. Let's see. Let's send Austin and Ozaki out there. Take care of the situation real quick. Yeah, it's been very successful, except for Grant dying. That was tough. I'm still broken up about that. Alright, we got 3 new frames for this investigation, so let's go ahead and open this sucker up. Let's see. Let's climb out. Let's see. Climb through here. The brick. let's see. So do that, and then throw the brick, and then climb through the window. Let's see here. All right, we gotta read this again. So a guy shows up with a tube, picks up a brick off the ground, throws it through the window, climbs into the window, and steals a painting. But that is completely different than that. Interesting. Okay. Something tells me we're still missing something. So the window was broken, the canvas was cut from the frame. The parking lot was empty all night. In the morning, a cyclist went past with a tube on his shoulder. The guy slowly rolled in the parking lot, then left his bike for a couple of minutes and went out of sight. Then he came back, got on the bike, and left. So from insomnia, goes cycling through the city at night. I stopped at the museum to pee. The mark at the corner a bit. And let's see. Blah 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 blah. Already. Let's see here. So, glass is almost completely broken out. A grown man could easily climb through the window, not cut himself. Motor shows lighting the pavement outside the museum. Interesting. Okay, so we'll go to this one, and then I stop here. So something not adding up about that. I think we may need some more frames for that, because so like even this one, like it's not the same guy, you know. So there's something up with this, like the original frame. So we're just gonna have to keep working on that one. Investigations. Let's put. Do you have any more detectives on that one? Might put Beasley on that. No, actually, I'll have Moser on that. So when he comes in tomorrow, he can work on that case. And so that way we have people working on them on both days. All right. Offender escaped. What? Wow. All right. So things are starting to get a little tougher. The scum of Freeburg are starting to adapt to my ways. So we're going to have to figure out what to do about that. That was the first time we actually failed one in a while, I think. And we did lose an officer, but we still got the offender at that point. So we're doing pretty good on the mob war going on here. Sans has been in the lead for quite a while. It's nice to know that we can afford to not take one of those jobs on occasion if we need to, because that was... that gives us some flexibility. So, but anyways, that's enough of that for now. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been that Catholic Gamer Dude playing This Is the Police. And we will return to Freeburg on another day. I'm not quite sure yet, but I may start another Let's Play at some point. We will have to see. But for now, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.